DIY.
DIYers, Chance the Rapper just dropped a new album, and I'm not sure how many of you guys are Chance the Rapper fans on this channel, but let it be known, I think Chance the Rapper is one of the most creative, one of the most artistically vulnerable artists that I've come across since, I believe, was it 2000? What year was that? 2013 when Acid Rap dropped. I thought it was a breath of fresh air, and so anytime he releases a new project, I'm all ears. The last project wasn't my favorite, and I know I wasn't the only one that felt that way, but nonetheless, I am somebody that is walking into a restaurant and they told me, hey, Chance the Rapper is the chef today, so I'm going to listen to what he is presenting to us, and that happens to be an album called Starline. It says on the description on Apple Music, it says Starline is named after Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line, an oceanic shipping line in the Back to Africa movement. He faces reality head on, addressing not just his own struggles, but those of the world with his trademark wit, poignance, and double take worthy wordplay. Politically, internationally, the world is going through it, he tells Low. And we're really getting to see the elasticity and the bandwidth of moral fiber. Everything is getting stretched to its limits. So, as that being the preparation, let's get to this intro. I'm gonna have the lyrics up here, and yeah, go ahead. Let's just have a listening session for Starline. I'm excited to hear this.
The Chicago nigga.
Surprise, it's the boy who lived. It's the West Chatham Santa with some toys to give. A 38 special I call Noisy Cricket. I got a chain on now called Roy G. Biv. It's the new edition like Poison Biv Bell DeVoe. It's time to make that noise again. Lauren Hill said she see me on The Voice again, but this the end of the road like Boys to Men. You better use your pen, baby, use your heart, child. Where's your viewpoint? Where's your art style? Sometimes a teardrop can make your heart smile. Looking for a sign and he sends a star shower. Fresh off surviving the coup d'etat, the music stop, you just might lose your spot. No fairy tale endings if you lose the plot. It's written in the notebook if you forgot. It's a love letter. I used to hate math, used to love letters. They had me in the class with the dumb niggas. This nigga come to class with an umbrella. This school, day walker, I'm a sun dweller. Until I met a brother Mike, he said, young fella, everybody dies some right poem. So I raised my right arm and I said right on. Put my name on that, don't get no fuck list. America's own niggas you can't trust list. I got a 6 hour call MC Hammer. I got a chain on now call you can't touch this. I said I gotta figure out gotta figure out a way to get this money by tomorrow. If you know me, it ain't funny anymore. If you owe me, ain't no running anymore.
See, that's Chance the Rapper's at his best to me when he finds a great harmony between the voice that is his spoken voice, but then also when he gets into his own harmony bag and starts to kind of like sing song some of the flow. Like that to me was one of the things that made me a fan initially. This is produced by Chance the Rapper, Peter Cottontail, and Dex Level. Okay, this is hard.
My mama, she said, life will be. Separate the waters, it's a bleed of ocean line, the star shine.
Taking for Starline, working for Starline, taking for Starline, working for Starline, taking for Starline, working for Starline, working for Starline.
And we back. Look, mama, I seen a star, big and pretty, and it ain't that far. Bright and bold and black like me, and it's right in the mirror, I'm shining hard. The last time that my check got commas, my whips got horses, my chains got blinders, teachers got laptops, the kids got binders. Celebrity barber, my stars all lined up. 3 went platinum.
Celebrity barber, my stars all lined up. He said, last time that my check got commas, my whips got horses, my chains got blinders, teachers got laptops, the kids got binders. Celebrity barber, but my stars all lined up. Shh, relax.
I'm the one went diamond. I had an F-, but that's behind us. My pen on paper worth millions of dollars. Shout out to the fact that they still ain't signed us. No contract, no fine print, no lease, no co-signment. I emptied the safe for a case I ain't never been broken, but you don't know how broke I've been. Tell me, how can you now afford to file divorce, the child support, the back door, take the trial to court? Either I'm the best or these times is good. There's only two reasons this shit could rhyme this good. Heavy as the crown, I'm ahead my time. I left breadcrumbs when I read my rhyme, so if I catch a red dot to the dome, they'll find me with a note on my head saying you read my mind. The pen gon' flow, God, I'm your vessel. Now bless my soul, God, we gon' wrestle. The writing's on the wall, baby, it's a fresco. It's a death note, it's a manifesto.
Yo, chill out, relax. To me, that's the way that you come back with an intro after people know that you got a lot of stuff that hit the headlines, a lot of stuff that, you know, hit those pages. That's the way you come back and like speak very, very closely to the listener. You're not, it doesn't sound like he's rapping over nobody. It sounds like he is talking to us and saying, I know you're aware of the divorce that I went through. Let me give you the actual specifics that you haven't heard from me up until now. He says, I emptied the safe for a case I ain't never been broken, but you don't know how broke I've been. Tell me, how can you now afford to file supports? Tell me now, how can you afford to file divorce, the child support, the back door, take the trial to court? Either I'm the best or these times is good. Either I'm the best or these times is good. There's only two reasons that this shit could rhyme this good. Heavy as the crown, I'm ahead of my time. I left breadcrumbs when I read my rhymes. So if I catch a red dot to the dome, they'll find me with a note on my head saying you read my mind. Okay, all right. I love when he gets in his poetic, like lyrically, his poetic bag to me is always the most entertaining, the most interesting.
Heard that from my mama, she said we'll be separate the waters, it's a fleet of ocean liners outside.
All of us have something to say, but some are never heard. Over 7 years ago, the people who watched stood together and demanded to be heard. For over 6 hours, the audience heard, felt, sang, danced, and shouted the living word in a soulful expression of the black experience.
I love it. All right, that's the first song. First of all, it's dope to hear Chance sounding like the Chance that I became a fan of. I think there was a transition where, you know, he, like many artists, he was trying to hit the ball out the park. He's like really going into his pop bag, and he's working with like Justin Bieber and all these different folks. And as the sound became more polished, I think it lost a little bit of that freedom for me, to where now it sounded like a commercialized version of that freedom, where I couldn't explain to people why acid rap, coloring book, I couldn't explain to them, you know, what the appeal was specifically, because it was so many different things that were happening. But I do know at the forefront of all that was the freedom. And, you know, that requires more than just a performance of freedom. That requires it to actually be free. Now, in terms of the production, them drums is hella chaotic, but I imagine that was done purposely, because that just seems to be an aesthetic that he was speaking on, that life has been chaotic in that way. So, but outside of, I shouldn't say that, the drums and the chorus, but outside of that shit was beautiful. I love the choir in the background and all that. All right, we're on to song 2. This is called Ride, featuring legendary Do or Die, produced by Dex Level and Chance the Rapper. Okay, so he's got a hand in the production on this. All right, let's listen to it. Ride.
Never loving me. Diamonds on my birthstone. Sometimes it snows in April. If I get the lighting right, I'm shooting out a rainbow. Coalition, that's a soul intention, that's the main goal. Cold under pressure, turning Tommies into Django. Sambos and the Rambos, double ammo in the Django. Make the gang a mill again, make sure they move militant. This for all my gullas, I'ma get us off this gill again. This for all the times now I'm the captain, you was filling in. Ride, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Trust you gon' be alright, we gon' be alright. But if they wanna fight, it's gon' be a fight. Just get your brothers right and they gon' ride. All of you 3-0 folks gon' trust this 116. Trusting this pimp dream. Trusting the program, I put you on the big screen. Tell all the squares that I've been to the mountaintop, and I know what I've seen. Whole lot of ghosts, but it's only one boat, and it's only one Noah, you know what I mean. So, bitch, get in the whip. This is Starship, we fixin' the dip. No ifs and buts, bitch, get in the whip. Shotgun to your back, don't give any lip. Don't give up the names, don't give up the codes. This game here to be sold, not told. Now you're a soldier, now walk that blade. Let's get you a corner, let's rock, let's roll.
He found a balance, fam. He found a balance between, like if we look at acid rappers like the extreme Chance the Rapper that we're getting, where he's ad-libbing like crazy, he's doing all that, and then you get into the other one where he gets into his more somber voice. I'm sure we're gonna hear songs on that where he gets into like almost like a whisper type of approach. He found an approach, I think, that makes it a lot less abrasive to new listeners who are just listening to him. But many of us who are used to, the different ones, the different versions, this is dope to hear because he sounds like he's in a peaceful place, which is dope. I like the production on this one as well.
Just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Trust you gon' be alright, we gon' be alright. But if they wanna fight, it's gon' be a fight. Just get your brothers right and they gon' ride.
Look what the wind blew in the new sense. The blueprint copied out with 2 cents. A movement came out the booth and I clock in. Our arson bumping AC with dark tint. No matter how we vent, boy, it's a cold breeze. We quick to a slow speed. When you rattle with the pole piece, count emojis. Let me tell you what a real player told me. Keep your mind on the pivot, don't be tripping on the haters. Let me tell you what a real P told me. When I'm hopping at the lap with the feeds in the back, stepping out that bitch like I'm Goldie. Just lay back, enjoy the ride. In the bottom of the bottom, I chose to die. Baby, make a wish and close your eyes. She jumped in the fin and then I told her.
Come on.
Let's go Lego, we connect. We done overcame, got through that maze. Pope pimp ways, Cadillac days. I sit back, put on my shades. Then hit the block like gon' get some. I done had a good time on that run. I done hit the telly with the Henny and the pill. And the bad chick, we got us from. B-E-L-O, we so halo.
All I know is my early 2000s Bear Share and Napster is coming back to life right now. I'm hearing Do or Die. I'm hearing a lot of voices and a lot of aesthetics that I'm hearing in clips. I'm hearing a lot of aesthetics that is hitting like hard nostalgia. Like somebody done cracked open my Bear Share account. This shit is hard. Like these are the kind of flows that you want to hear in like I think with Chance, I'm sure he's very careful about what type of voices to surround around him because they got to contrast what he already does and the variety he already brings. But this is fire, man. Come on.
So how though every day though stack the netto, match them peso. Got some soldiers moving to say so. They keep telling me we celebrities and I know that, but you can hold that. Picture me like a Kodak. Check the film and you can roll back.
Ride, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Trust you gon' be alright, we gon' be alright. But if they wanna fight, it's gon' be a fight. Just get your brothers right and they gon' ride, just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Trust you gon' be alright, we gon'.
Thank you for the super chat. I love how y'all are on code with me. I love how y'all are leaving his name out. We not doing no promo. We ain't doing no kind of promo. I don't care if one person hears. We ain't doing no promo for that guy. 2 summers in a row without the light bright crying about escorts. The world is healing.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Dan the Snowman. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going.
Be alright, but if they wanna fight, it's gonna be a fight. Just get your brothers right and they gon' ride.
All right, I love just about everything on that. The features top tier. Chance sliding. That chorus gonna have to grow on me, but as of right now, I'm enjoying this in its totality of the project. And I like so much of what he's saying in here. It sounds like he's really locked in to tell parts of a story before we start to get into more depth. This one was one that I saw a lot on my timeline. This is the next one. This is called No More Old Men. And the producers on this, Rodney Jerkins. Oh, wow. Ryan Douglas. Oh, it's a lot of producers on this. Demi B? Michael on the beat. XY Nothing. KC the producer. And Shankar Shanks. And Robin Dran. I know some people may ask, why do you always shout the producers out? Because they never get shut out.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
And they're 50% of what we get to hear. And so many of those producers reach out to this channel because they know this channel used to be primarily producer content. I want to make sure that I'm always shouting them out. So it's Chance the Rapper and Jamila Woods. All right, let's hear it. This is called No More Old Man.
I was in need. I was in need. I remember a long time ago. I remember a long time ago.
Okay.
They say shy don't dance no more, and the little kids don't got a
That's the voice I was talking about. Here it go.
chance no more. They ain't even trying to free the old man no more. One day it won't be no old man no more. Mr. Darden used to take the bus over from Halstead. Mr. Harper used to be so exhausted. The barbershop bustling bootleg Lacoste fits. Forget the DVDs, they trying to get that golf drip. Freckles bifocals and Kango hats. Spinning stories about blocks that they can't go back. Singing songs about the women that they can't hold back. They used to rub them on the hair that they can't grow back. Flippers buzzing, crying grandbaby boy cousin. The first cut, little man, quit all that fussing. God the Father may love ya, the world doesn't. That's how I learned to put my dukes up and play the dozen. Lessons in the strategies of love and war.
Right.
Chessboards and King magazines galore. It's a lot less love than it was before. It's a lot less old man than it was before.
I said we gon' live till our head turn white. No law can find
Yeah.
our name.
Yeah.
And when we run, no one's chasing us.
Oh my God.
Street lights on, the kids all come back home.
Okay, I got to do my YouTube duties because if I don't cut this, they're going to cut this stream. I got to react to something. I want to just sit here and enjoy with y'all as well, but we got to do our YouTube duties. Let me cut in here because it makes sense, though. I love his storytelling. His storytelling is always a mix of irony. It's always a mix of, I like to compare it to a cameraman, right? And the cameraman can have a scene in which they tell a certain story, having the camera be over the shoulder of an actor. They tell a certain story, zooming in on the face or the mouth or the eyes, and they tell different parts of the story. It intensifies based upon how they choose their proximity. I think as a writer, Chance the Rapper does that well, in which he'll tell details of a story that walk you down a scene, but then he'll kind of stop for a second and then speak to the irony of the whole thing, almost like in third person. So he says, Mr. Darden used to take the bus over to Halstead. Mr. Harper used to be so exhausted. The barbershop bustling, bootleg, Lacoste fits. Forget the DVDs, they trying to get that golf drip. Freckles, bifocals, and Kango hats. Spitting stories about blocks that they can't go back. Singing songs about the women that they can't hold back. They used to rub them on their hair. That they can't grow back. Clippers buzzing. Crying grandbaby boy cousin. The first cut, little man, quit all that fussing. See that? Like, I love that diving into the detail of a story, and then, like, if you don't get the scene, if you have not shared the experience, having those quotables in the middle of there, I think brings you really, really close to the story. Little man, quit all that fussing. God the Father may love you, the world doesn't. That's how I learned to put my dukes up and play the dozens. Lesson in the strategies of love and war, chessboards and King magazines galore. I might know something about some King magazines. It's a lot less than it was before, and it's a lot less old man than it was before. That's a powerful, powerful, powerful statement. Speaking to, like, really specifically our communities now, and you notice how the stories you tell, the shops that were owned by older black men and women, how they don't feel so commonplace in some of the places that we come up. So such a fire theme, and I think he and Chance the Rapper and Jamila Woods, who I believed worked before. So they collaborated on Blessings on his mixtape Coloring Book. Yes. And on a Social Experiment song, Sunday Candy, 2 of my favorites. Makes sense. Okay, well, let's keep it going. This is fire.
On and on and on and on, I know we're going on.
Shout out to Rodney Jerkins and all the producers on this. Sheesh.
On and on and on and on, I know we're going on. On and on and on and on, I know we're going on. On and on and on and on, I know we're going on.
They say shy don't dance no more, and the kids don't even got a chance no more. They ain't even trying to free the old man no more. Pretty soon it won't be no old man no more. I danced with my father Luther Vandross. We played catch so much I turned to Randy Moss. I had uncles all up and down 79th with his boys betting on Floyd every fight. Cold beers and cigar smoke, pellicos, card decks, and some hard strokes. Jacks when they cars broke, sleep in separate rooms for years when they hearts broke. So at least somebody there if they start stroke. I used to play Street Fighter with my play cousin. Now the streets are how you playing with your real cousin. He said the world didn't love me and it still doesn't. I guess that real old love wasn't real, was it? The president's passed, the future is sick. The culture gave us cut out life-size funeral pics. Where's your instincts, nigga? Act like you forgot. It's the 4 black commandments, man, you know how we rock. It goes 1, watch your health, that's your wealth. 2, watch your brother, that's yourself. 3, watch your home, that's your door. 4, if they want it, we go to war. In the distant future, the twilight of our lives contains all the laughs and highlights of our lives. The knowledge that can help a young man go forth for the day you don't see these old men no more.
That right there, that verse right there. Oh my God.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Yeah, that gave me goosebumps. This gives me goosebumps. I had a thought 2 or 3 years ago. All of my grandparents have passed away, and some of my older uncles, some of my older my grandparents, siblings and whatnot live states and states away, and I haven't always had the closest relationship to pick up a phone and do what we do. But when we see each other, it's always love and it's always wisdom shared. But there was a part of me that had the thought of like, damn, even like the OG that used to be in the neighborhood, the barber, even like the hardware store, even like, at the church, so many of those relationships have shifted. Even when I think about watching a movie like Soul Food and I think about the way the family dynamic was depicted in that movie and how much of that has changed now, it's like, damn, I really don't have a whole lot of folks that I could consult to outside of my pops. Thank God I got my pops, about these things that we go through. And I can't imagine if it's like that for my generation at 40, what that's going to be for a lot of the younger men and women who are living an even riskier lifestyle now. See, this is what happens when you make music that is reflective of real life and not just colorful fantasy. We get to have these kind of conversations, which is why I appreciate this approach to writing so much. He says, I danced with my father, Luther Vandross. We played catch so much, I turned to Randy Moss. I had uncles all up and down 79th with his boys getting on Floyd every night. Cold beers and cigar smoke, pellicoats, card decks, and some harsh jokes. Jacks when they cars broke. Sleep in separate rooms for years when their hearts broke. So at least somebody there if they start stroke. I used to play Street Fighter with my play cousin. Man, I feel for my son because he don't got that same dynamic that I have with my cousin coming up. Now the streets will have you playing with your real cousin. Yeah, you talking about folks out here beefing with their real family. They said the world didn't love me and it still doesn't. I guess that the real old love wasn't real, was it? The past is past, the future is sick. The culture gave us cutout life-size funeral pics. Woo! That's a hell of a verse right there. We only on the second song. Get on. Or the third, excuse me.
Till I had turned white. Can't find our name. Can't find our name. And when we run, no one's chasing us. Streetlights on the kids always come back on and on and on and on. I know we go.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
On and on and on and on, I know we go. On and on and on and on, I know we go. On and on and on and on, I know we go. On and on and on and on, I know we go.
Till I head turn wide.
On and on and on, I know we
Can't find our name.
On and on and on and on, I know we go.
Man.
Kids always come home.
I say we gon' live till our head turn white. No law can find our names. And when we run, no one's chasing us. Street lights on, the kids all come back on and on and on and on. I know we go. On and on and on and on. I know we go. On and on and on and on. I know we go.
Man. Wow. I got a few thoughts. To me, that's always signs of a very powerful song when it has you thinking on things like this. One, you just said it right here in this. You spoke a little bit about it. Cam Cobain says, Chance the Rapper's storytelling is true poetry and takes you back to a time. It makes you emotional. Nostalgia's been missing, I think, a lot in a lot of hip hop before this summer, right? I think that's what made GNX connect so deeply like it did for a lot of us out here. There's a lot of nostalgia that was embedded into samples like the Squabble Up. A lot of the Luther samples. Like there was a lot of nostalgia. There was a lot of storytelling that reminded us of a time that was a lot simpler, right? And I listen to a lot of music now, and the second thing I think about is how many of the rappers that we have been listening to over the last amount of years, and that's not everybody, but just the minority, have been sounding like they're just people at their job. They don't sound like they like their job necessarily, but they're just folks at a job. And here we are listening with hearts open, ready to listen to the vulnerability. And a lot of them gave the bare minimum, maybe because they didn't want, whatever reasons they did, we didn't get that. So now getting this, I just continue to say my hip hop plate is overfull. It is overfilled. Like this is needed. This is needed. This is the kind of music I think that it does place the focus on the things that really do matter for a lot of us, man, especially when we think about the family dynamics. Yikes. That's a heavy song for number 3. But with that production lineup, it is no surprise. Okay, what we got here now? So we got a song here called The Negro Problem. And this is with BJ the Chicago Kid. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for the super chat too, by the way. Producers Smoke Uno, Tommy Parker. Shout out to Tommy Parker. Ashton Sellers and Dex Level. Dex Level's all over this. All right, so yeah, let's hear this. Yeah, that last one just sounded like it was ready for arena. Ready for an arena show. Yeah, BJ the Chicago Kid is I don't care nobody say he's a legend at this point. His sound is forever embedded in a certain era of hip hop. All right, cool. Let's hear this. Go ahead and press play.
I'm gonna call you black, you a Negro. You sound like them kids in school. You ever know them dudes that get mad the motherfucker, right? You be talking about, say black boy.
Say, man. What you mean, black?
You know it's dirty when the sink dirty. Nowadays you 13, you gotta think 30. Can't be out here sitting waiting on the next man. Wake up early, hit your reps, cook the eggs, man. Keep your head on the swivel, cause the pistols got switches on them. And even little sticks got extensions on them. It sound a long way from some whippings, don't it? It's all the same road with some distance on it. Now it's train police and it's school police. It's gonna be police Police at the balloon release. Being real, that's business as usual here. Look alive, you could die at a funeral here. It's a lot of complaints, but we just can't file them. Open case, shut case, still won't solve them. The judge said what? I don't see no problem. The world said, yup, that's the Negro problem.
Wow.
The Negro problem.
Do you hear him right now? Do you hear him? I left a comment on one of his videos a few months ago, or last year, end of last year. I say you've been quietly on a run. He was releasing like these free rights and like these loose singles. He's been on a run. This right here, I'm getting. So I wanted to say something about the last song, and it's gonna bring me into this song. No More Old Men gives me please excuse me for making this blasphemous hip hop statement. Some of you gonna think it's blasphemous. I'm not saying the song is of the quality or greater, but it gave me the feeling of the song sounded like a lot more uplifting than the message inside of it. The message is very it hits hard, it hits home. It's painful for a lot of people to listen to, but it reminds me of They Reminisce Over You, Troy, P Rock, C.O. Smooth. Just that contrast of I remember loving that instrumental as a kid, not knowing that how many RIPs existed within that song. Same kind of interesting energy that I'm seeing in No More Old Men. This is bringing me back to like Section 80 days, and not just what he's talking about, but the production aesthetics sound very like that time period. Not just Kendrick, like that time period of blog hip hop. Like that period was so vulnerable. Damn. Continue.
The Negro problem. The Negro problem. Ooh, I'm sick of you, all your minions so despicable. Me, my typical medical journey only takes place when it's critical. I know how you get when it's melanated individuals, More clinical trials, more chemicals. For our women and symptoms seem cynical. Give them Tylenol and steal the umbilical scripts refillable. Wow. Hey, if I'm billable and gullible enough to go, might as well show up in the tux, you know. Make sure my hearse and my ducks in rows, cause that bill's gon' rupture your bucks, you know. Malpractice, we still can't file them. All know the number, but we just can't dial them. The doctor said, nurse, I don't see no problem. The world said, yup, that's a Negro problem. The Negro problem.
We don't feel your pain, cause it's your problem.
Negro problem.
We don't share your pain, cause it's your
My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem. My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem.
Say when to kick his ass and let him go. When it's time to stay or when to go. Street lights say when to come home. Stealing shit from the corner store. Remember the first time that you fell in love. Your favorite song on the radio. Hanging out with nowhere to go. It's everything but they never know.
Insane.
It's everything but they never know. It's everything but they never know.
My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem. My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem. My problem is your problem.
Wow.
Your problem is my problem. My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem.
My parents was like that, you know, cause in my neighborhood, you know, there used to be some beautiful black man would come through the neighborhood dressed in African shit, you know. really nice shit, you know, and then be peace, love, black is beautiful. Remember the essence of life. We are people of the universe. Life is beautiful. My parents go, that nigga crazy.
Wow. Now, two things. I know it's very unfair to say what an album should have been, but this is what I was hoping, what was it called, The Big Day was going to sound like. Like a perfect culmination of the playful, the lighthearted, the ever so present Chance the Rapper, the one that was well aware of his surroundings, the one that cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got potholes in my it's thinking I miss her cocoa butter kisses. Like it's so soulful. It's like a his music at one point in time was like the conversations you had with your sibling or with your cousin after y'all walked out of church, right? Because you obviously respect church grounds, but then kids are gonna talk about what kids talk about, talking shit and all that. That's what his music sounded like. It was like I just came from church. I'm well aware of how I should be acting, but I'm also a kid, and these are the things that I'm experiencing. Second thing on this one, this is the second time now that he's using Richard Pryor, which I think is really interesting because obviously Richard Pryor is one of the most legendary comedians of all time. I don't think too many people who are casual Richard Pryor fans are aware of, you know, the really somber interviews that he has and those moments where he does speak on things that affect us as black folks. And he is speaking on society at large. And seeing a comedian in a very serious tone, to me, sounds like that could low-key be a zoomed out point of view of how people have viewed Chance the Rapper's brand, right? Of very playful and very almost comedic and very colorful in the music videos. But then he gives you a verse like this. This verse, man, oh man, oh man, this first verse. You know it's dirty when it sink dirty. Nowadays, you 13, you got to think 30. Can't be out here sitting, waiting on the next man. Wake up early, hit your reps, cook the eggs, man. Keep your head on a swivel because the pistols got switches on them. And even little sticks got extensions on them. It's out a long way from some whippings, don't it? It's out a long way from some whippings, don't it? It's all the same road with some distance on it. Now it's trained police and it's school police. It's going to be police at the balloon release. Being real, that's business as usual here. Look at live. You could die at a funeral here. Boy, oh boy. It's a lot of complaints, but we just can't file them. Open case, shut case, still won't solve them. The judge say, I don't see no problem. The world say, yup, that's the Negro problem. What has been stopping us from getting music like this? Like, this shit, like, not mad at Chance the Rapper, but it makes me so irritated with the artists that I just, you know, I gave a free pass to because we were just starving. We were starving of music with some substance. So we had to wait for some specific artists to release before we got that. But the precedent that was set, it was, damn it, man, oh man, oh man. Well, I'm glad that Chance is in a position to do this. I see he even released this through Even, so I imagine there's a lot more independence that goes with a release like this. But man, shout out to him. And just like that, we get on the opposite end of this conversation. Now we talking to Chance the Rapper and Baby Chief Do It. Mr. ChatGPT himself.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Produced by Dex Level. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't even know what this is gonna sound like. Drapetomania. What is this? What's going on? I trust you, Chance. Where we going with this? Where we going? Does this not have a preview on here? Oh, here we go.
Make sure the backs that help.
Back in big, I straight up told that pig can't make me do nothing but die. So much money in one pocket, it look like I pimp cause I limp and I lean on one side. One more time for the hood princess with the prettiest smile, sipping Henny on live. Big old booty with some little ass pennies talking about some finny, only send me one size. I got a number, no serial number. I call it playing hard to get. Got a high point, I call hard to find. And a MK12 call hard to miss. Dress for the club, that shit on me, gotta have it on me like it's tatted on me. Bottle girls get too drunk in the club, get the kissing on me, get the grabbing on me. Everybody crazy, so I play crazy and don't nobody wanna play no more. She said, talk to me crazy, I said, and she said, say no more. She said, lift me up, lay her back, put her back on the bed, let me clutch her in your hand. One more chance, put your face in the cat for an hour, do the rush hour dance. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
I met a bad bitch on Instagram, she catfished me, but I still went crazy. Nobody fucking with me my age or older, I'ma be one of the greatest. Don't text me saying we gotta work, I don't really wanna talk. Fuck you, pay me. D-Thing said don't hit, she dirty, but it's too late, I already ate it. Now I gotta live with that. I said I was done, but I'm back in the rack, cause I just found out that my dog was a cat. Free all the ops and free all the guys, just fuck all the pigs and kill all the rats. Nigga, my gat go that tap tap, make a fat nigga fall flat on his back. We'll turn a nigga to a baseball cap. These cold waters like crack cocaine, she can suck me dick, but ain't got no brain. Tap my fully and let it go stupid. Somebody down, I don't need no aim. Niggas is down, cause niggas is down. These dumbass folks still blaming the game. Shit keep telling me make it rain. I ain't got no cash, so walk through change. X's and O's, hoochies and hoes. You gotta live life like tic-tac-toe, no talking. Come through click, clack, blow. He ducking and rolling all over the floor. Wolfing as soon as I walk through the door, she aggy. Please come get this hoe. Make a bad bitch treat me like a king. Feed me grapes and kiss my toes, bitch.
Go crazy, go crazy.
Yeah, this is the first miss for me. If y'all wasn't here, he'll be skippity, 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 skippity.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
Go skip it. Go skip it. Go skip it. If y'all wasn't here,
go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Tiffany Fiend in a blue box, 401k in a shoebox. My favorite rapper named Tupac. Love Tupac cause he shot 2 cops. I got a 9mm called Thug Life. I got a new chain that say, fuck ice. The diamonds do go crazy. My girl say you so crazy. The bullshit rules don't faze me. The bitches and hoes gon' love me. The niggas assholes gon' hate me. Say lift me up, hit her back when you back in the rack or I'm back in the land. One more chance, put your face in the cat for an hour, do the rush hour dance. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
I'm gonna just assume I'm not part of the demographic this song was trying to reach.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I'm gonna just assume that this song comes after the Negro problem because it's a demographic that listens to this and be like, it's that damn music, the damn Negro music. It's a demographic who'll say that, and it's kids that get demonized without getting an opportunity to be heard. And I assume he wants to reach a certain demographic that are fans of Baby Chief Do It. And you know, he gotta find them in their universe. Cause they're not gonna listen to it to the Negro problem. But now that they're on the project, maybe they might find their way to those first 4. I could only hope so. But yeah, I'm gonna just chalk that up. You know, every album, you know, it's gonna be a few of those. You just like, okay, not for me. I don't really have much to say. I had a feeling it was way too soulful, and something was about to switch. Something was about to switch up. It got way too vulnerable, way too soulful. I was like, nah, that shit finna switch up. All right, so the next one is called Back to the Go. Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa. Oh man, shout out to them. Ain't they cousins, if I'm not mistaken? Are they cousins or are they brothers? Whatever the case, I know that you bring them together. And Vic Mensa has definitely been sort of kind of like pivoting into another space. I'm excited to hear this one. Producer is Sticks on this one. Yeah, let's hear this one. I'm excited about this one. I just thought they were former bandmates. I could have swore they were related, if I'm not mistaken. Just homies? Okay, maybe I read that information wrong. Nah, we cousins. I swear I heard them say that. But you know how, black folks, we everybody cousins. Oh, that's my cousin. That's your auntie. Just to figure out it's not your auntie. All right, let's hear this one. Back to the Go.
mistake, I lost a home. Not like a mortgage, but more like a foster home. Supposed to be 2 parents, but now I'm across the globe and screaming across the phone. A dog that just lost his bone. I'm back at the bachelor pad, chicken scratch on the pad. I got a fix for an itch and I be scratching it bad. In the kitchen, flipping the script like a spatula ad. Was packing my bags, once I unpack, I'm back in my bag. Square one, ground zero, the homeless hometown hero. I was transient, only in a family sense. And in the past tense, maybe I was absent. I stopped doing acid, but I've been keeping tabs since in London. Hoes with acid said that they love my accent. No, I'm not demanding, baby, I was just accent. Now I'm in Iraq, I used to be cold as Saxon. Not because they taxing, baby, it was an accent. I fall on my face sometimes, I look at myself, I cry sometimes. I need a little space myself, I pick up myself, I'm right sometimes. Tell mama I'm back in my room, I'll be packing up soon, I just need to lay low. Anyone asks if you see me, say no. Been around the board, now I'm back to the go.
All right, that first verse is something we definitely got to talk about. So I imagine, based upon just kind of reading through this is him speaking about the separation, right? So he's separating from his wife, and he's talking about what that life looks like. Going on tour, moving around. Let's go read through it. I made a mistake. I lost a home. Not like a mortgage, but more like a foster home. Supposed to be 2 parents, but now I'm across the globe and screaming across the phone. The dog that just lost his bone. I'm back at the bachelor pad, chicken scratch on the pad. I got a fix for an itch, and I be scratching it bad. And a spatula flipping the script like a spatula ad. Sheesh. Was packing my bags. Once I unpack, I'm back in my bag. Square one, ground zero, the homeless hometown hero. That's a powerful line. The homeless hometown hero. I was transient only in the family sense. That's heavy. And in the past tense, maybe I was absent. I stopped doing acid, but I've been keeping tabs since them London hoes with asses said that they love my accent. That shit is ratchet poetry and I love it. No, I'm not demanding, baby. I was just asking. Nah, I'm in the rack. I used to be cold as Saxon, not because they taxing, baby, it was an accident. This chorus gonna have to grow on me, but I like that first verse and that, like, telling stories that we need more and more and more unique stories that tell about our everyday experiences and not repeating the same ideas and concepts over and over again. I love this.
I made paint from out the pain. Sometimes you wash the stains out in the rain. Some people pulled their fame from out the flames. Yeah. Me, I'm like Lorraine. I came from out the frame. Right. My memory's photographic. My slow dances was magic. My romances was tragic. Yeah. My real life feel like a still life. Back on the canvas just to see what it feel like. Pull counter stiff right, nigga, no time to dodge. Took some time pumping iron in my mom's garage. Then I'm back to the future, this a time machine. Back on my feet, this a time massage. Surprise, it's the boy from the premature burial. Fresh off the boat with a story and a stereo. You bound to see tears if you ball enough. They say the harder you fall if you tall enough. And I fall on my face sometimes. I look at myself, I cry sometimes. I need a little space myself. I pick up myself, I'm right sometimes. Tell mama I'm back in my room. I'll be packing up soon, I just need to lay low. Anyone asks if you see me, say no. Been around the board, now I'm back to the go.
I was headstrong till I woke up, all the meds gone. We was grown, acting childish, chasing the red bone. Shit, I thought there wasn't no biggie when dead wrong. Now you picking up the crumbs once all of the bread gone. Back at home with the lords and folks etched in stone. Gang banging till Chief touchdown like Pat Mahomes. Trapping Travis Kelsey, playing with heavy metal like a Black Sabbath LP. And ain't no taxes on the wealthy. I've been eating vegetables, more broccoli, celery. But therapy says my relationship is not as healthy. Then we moved out that little apartment. I'm on Bel Air, but we living in my parents' house like Will and Carlton. Still be arguing about some old shit, I'm sick of it. I put you in Chanel, but you still tripping off ridiculousness. Moved you to the West Coast. It ain't about the money though, cause even Jeff Bezos' wife got up and left, yo. I can't flex though, I'm a level with you like Dex, yo. My communication abysmal like it was Pepto. Blame it on the internet, techno like Depeche Mode. Stole your heart like a klepto, baby, welcome to death row.
Man, it's dope to hear them right here. It's dope to hear them in this element right now. They both have evolved so much. as writers, as obviously as men in general. But this is dope to see them be able to take on topics this heavy that I think affects a lot of people who are, in between situations or are dealing with trouble at home, whatever the case may be. I think that this touches on a lot of those concepts. I remember him speaking in an interview about, living out on the West Coast and how much that was kind of detrimental to his mental health, and how he needed to move back home to Chicago to find find an older piece of himself. So hearing, lines in this, like he said, I've been eating vegetables, more broccoli, celery, but therapy says my relationship is not as healthy. I've been eating vegetables and more broccoli, celery, but therapy says my relationship is not as healthy. That we moved out that little apartment. How I'm on Bel Air, but we living in my parents' house like Will and Carlton. Still be arguing about some old shit. I'm sick of it. I put you in Chanel, but you still tripping off ridiculousness. Moved you to the West Coast. Chanel West Coast. You see the line right there? Fire. It ain't about the money, though, because even Jeff Bezos' wife got up and left, yo. I can't flex, though. I'm a level with you like Dex, yo. My communication abysmal. Like Pepto Bismol. That's fire. Blame it on the internet. Techno like Depeche Mode. Stole your heart like a klepto. Baby, welcome to Death Row. Both of them folks, both Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper are like inner rhyme. Like, you got punchline kings. They're like inner rhyme kings. They are masters of the art of connecting very very everyday language, very everyday conversation, very natural conversation, and piecing it together through rhyming means that sounds nothing less than poetic. This chorus still got to grow on me.
I follow my face sometimes. I look at myself. I cry sometimes. I need a little space myself. I pick up myself. I'm right sometimes. Tell mama I'm back in my room. I'll be packing up soon. I just need to lay low. Anyone asks if you see me, say no. Been around the board, now I'm back to the go.
That is fire. Let me refresh this real quick so I can see you guys. This is fire. This is fire. Oh man, one more time for that. This is already fire.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna.
All right, so let me get to the next one. I just had to move the window, so I don't want to have all that up in the screen. Okay, so far it's only one of them right now. So we played Starside intro, fire, Ride, fire, No More Old Men, fire, The Negro Problem, fire, Drapetomania. Let the babies have fun. Back to the Go, Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, that was fire. Oh man, all of these have been supremely dope. All right, let's go to this next one. The Highs and the Lows, featuring Joey Badass, who just got a release date for his album. What is it? August 29th. So, yeah, shout out to Joey Badass one time. Producers on this one is Dex Level. He been going crazy. Shout out to Dex Level. Going crazy on this project. This reminds, like, I've been holding off this observation, but I feel like this reminds me of beautiful, twisted, dark fantasy. So much of the aesthetics remind me of that Kanye West, right? Even like Late Registration Kanye West, production wise, is what I'm getting from it. So let's continue. This one is called The Highs and the Lows. You said it's been out for a while. Yeah, I have never heard it. It's been out since June 17th.
The highs and the lows. The highs, the lows.
Unless this is one of the ones he did one of the videos for, the little Instagram videos.
I'm an emotional roller coaster. Where high so high I could put bowl on a poster. But when the bread gets low, like 4 loaves and a toaster. Oh, the shoulders can get cold as 10 toes in Nova Scotia. Do
you hear that word? Do you hear Do you hear what's going on? One more time.
But when the bread get, I'm an emotional roller coaster. With high so high I could put bowl on a poster. But when the bread get low, like 4 loaves in a toaster. Oh, the shoulders can get cold as 10 toes in Nova Scotia. Some days I hold a grudge, some days I holy ghost her. Some days I just ghost her. Some days I'm supposed to. The crib feel like a gunfight, but them strollers, that's the holster. We can make amends over old memes and mimosas. My mama know I ain't make my bed, but I'ma lay in it. Whether it's sandpaper, suede linen, whether I'm alone, a Creole lady, mama laid in it. The same pajamas I was afraid in. I boogie man slave, my blankets conceal my blade in it. Emotional seesaw with 2 fat motherfuckers with strong knees and free fall. It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I check the weather. I gave all my vices a call. Let's get together to talk about the highs and lows, the ups and downs.
Right.
The friends that I had to hide to come around.
Right.
They told me that I knew you always come around. Come around, come around, come around, come around. To work out the highs and lows, the ups and downs.
Right.
No need to hide, the skies is coming down.
Yeah.
Go and get high, I promise you're coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Keep your eyes on the road. Eyes on the and road. You feel your back's on the road. But your back's against you gotta the take the highs with the low. The highs with the gotta low. Take the highs with the low. Yeah, you're lost and you're running out of hope. Looking for the best way to cope. For the best way to cope. We all been there before. We all been there. Gotta take the highs with the low.
I was feeling lifeless, I had to cut my vices. Now the feeling that I feel is priceless. And the spirit want me to be righteous, but I know I might just relapse, get sucked in these devices. Got so used to feedback, I couldn't tell what mine is. Sometimes all the outside noise just really blinds us. Beware, believe none of what you see and half of what you hear. The best things in life on the opposite side of fear. I swear I see it clear like after the storm. Still you can't stop the rain like the loose end song. My word is born like James. Yo, I couldn't complain, cause even when I did, niggas really couldn't feel my pain. That's the type of shit to drive a nigga insane. Wanna be numb, now your thumb back, flicking the flame. Back to square one, trying to overcome what you became. Like they was right, I guess you never gon' change.
My favorite Joey Badass right there. That right there. My favorite approach from Joe. He sounded a lot less angry. Than the events that have happened over the last month or so, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? He it's a lot less Scarface, and not Scarface the rapper. Say hello to my. Yeah, but he sound this is dope. This song came out in 2022. Ah, there it goes. There it goes right there. 2022. Yeah, there it go. It got a little bit of pandemic energy on it. That's what it is. Okay.
Keep your eyes on the road.
That shit humbled everybody.
You start to feel your back on the road. Your back is you gotta take the highs with the lows. The highs with the lows. Take the highs with the
Niles, don't you start. Don't you start now. Take the highs with the lows.
Best way to cope. Best way to cope. So we all been there before. We all been there. You gotta take the highs with the lows. The highs with the lows. To talk about the highs and lows, the ups and downs. The friends that I had to hide to come around. They told me that I knew you always come around. Come around, come around, come around, come around. To work out the highs and lows, the ups and downs. No need to hide, the skies is coming down. Go and get high, I promise you're coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Chance the rapper. Joseph Badman, yes. You don't know, sir. Big up to the youth them. And the youth them worldwide. And the youth them and the truth them. Yes, and the most high. Praise the most high.
This is a beautiful production on this too.
Fuck Mussolini with his dad ass.
For a song that came out 3 years ago, according to you guys, it aged well. It aged well. That aged well. That aged well. I really enjoy the dominant energy on this project. It's like sometimes Chance the Rapper's delivery reminds me of if you replaced if Batman and the Joker switch places, and the Joker was like all cryptic with his language and in his own way, very poetic, but in the name of good, is what I get from it, right? Like he has a way with words that checks off the box of entertainment, but then also too, when you go back to even like just study what he's saying, just to kind of sit with it for a second and absorb it, you get a lot of value out of what he's saying. I love it. Yeah, this has been all. I've been loving everything on here except for the song with Baby Chief doing. With that said, the next one up is another production from Dex Level, Peter Cottontail, Dwayne Werner Jr., Koji 9-3, Lucian Parker, Jack Hatch, and Styx. Yeah, okay. So this one is called Space and Time, Chance the Rapper. All right, let's see what this is all about.
I grew tall overnight, I woke up one day a man. Walked back by the crib where we would one day raise a fam. I've been around the world, done all the things I can. I'm a giant now, I can't wait till you see how big I am. Space and time go wherever you follow. Can't waste your tomorrows, this mission Apollo. Since this time is borrowed, I'll be back tomorrow. Just look to the stars if you ever feel your heart broke. Shipwrecked on an isle about a mile outside the moon. I went to war. Some Emperor Jones, I took the throne on distant shores. I grew up fast, I bumped my head, I hit the door, I jumped the porch, I upped the score, my sweet Penelope, that's for sure. I jumped the gun, I took the bait, those sirens came and serenaded me to sleep. They whisper songs, I sang along, I fall in deep. I took my time under the stars out of place. I was gone, I would hope that you wait. But I know that space and time go wherever you follow. Can't waste your tomorrow. This mission.
Oh yeah, he going for the park. He trying to hit one out the. He about to hit one out the park. Not for me, but I understand like how large of a song this could be worldwide. Based on a lot of the sonics, and then also based on the way that he's approaching the concept in a very general way, writing the lyrics. This might be one of those where it's like, let me see what this sounds like a little. You know who I think would make a song in the same lane? John Bellion. And it make a lot of sense in that space. But I don't know. But this definitely feels like it's about to, like it's aiming for the crowd. It's knocking out the park type shit.
Apollo, so if time is borrowed, I'll be back tomorrow. Just look to the stars if you ever feel your heart broke. What if I changed my ways? Would you
I dead ass could see this on a cruise ship commercial. No disrespect. Travel to Jamaica now. Travel abroad to Mexico for 2 days and you'll get 4 passes. What's the one that's been going viral? JetBlue. I can see this shit playing raw. I can see it. Now with the Palladium. Just a bunch of drunk white women on a cruise ship. I see that shit already. I see it. Jet to holiday.
scars that surely scare a child. I've been gone a while and I'm not so proud. If there's still some space for me, I was hoping I could fit. You said it's too late for that, but you should see how big she is. Cause space and time go whether or not you call.
Frozen 3 outro. Yep.
We'll be in Chicago. No, this time is borrowed. Don't waste my tomorrows. Go back to the stars. That was always where your heart was.
Oh God, it is.
What if I change my ways? Would you be there?
No, the hell I'm not. Trying to get me in trouble.
I just needed the space to grow. If you love me, set me free.
I respect it. Yeah, you're right. This is a song he gonna eat off of for the rest of his life. You F your hip hop ears, Curtis. Ain't for you. I think it does show tremendous range though, and what he's been able to do from the jump. I think that his singing voice has gotten stronger. His pen game is stronger. His vocal range is stronger. I think he's showing that he could do like not just attempt it, but he could really embody that. And I think that this particular aesthetic and sound, you won't necessarily see me playing it through traffic, but it's not for me. Once again, I think that's for somebody else. Stop giving the cruise companies free promo ideas. They already looking for this one. Jet to Holiday. They already looking for this one. This is for sure going to be in a coming of age movie. Starring 2 star-crushed lovers. I can already see this shit. It's like Lion King, but like the New York version. You feel me? Like I don't even know what that look like. They got the same pair of Timbs on. I don't know what it is. I'm just star-crossed lovers. All right, that's all I got for that one. Okay, I respect it. Chance the Rapper brought every song. I love that analogy that Mick Jenkins gave us. Every song is another plate. He brought this plate out. This is the 8th plate that he's brought. Right? The 8th appetizer or the 8th main, the main course, whatever the case may be. And not for me. But I love the design on it. I love what you did with that. All right. The next one is called Link Me in the Future. And this one is produced by Smoke Ono, Garen and Sam Barsh and Dex Level. Dex Level going crazy on this production. He's got a lot of range as well. 8 appetizers, you feel me? Like type shit. I went to Denny's today, shit. They said, you want some pancake bites? I said, not today, but next time I will. All right, here we go. Link Me in the Future.
Link me in the future or whatever. I'm sure I'll be right here waiting on forever. Link me in the future or whatever. I'm sure I'll be right here just waiting on forever. Streets is crying bloody murder. Somebody no one heard of. The gall, the audacity, the fucking nerve of someone just to turn up, missing just to stir up all this commotion set in motion like you shot the sheriff. You know this town is like the dog pound. This shit is corrupt. They can't get off they high horse cause they lost the stirrups. The interest always died down from when you first starting. But if you really looking, we could start a search party. Go get the cake, go hit the lights, let's make a surprise. If you looking for love, then we gon' find that bitch by sunrise. And if you tell me 8, I won't be late. I'm not like some guys, just send the Dave to say, I mean, damn wait, I get so tongue-tied. But please don't have me out here looking for you on no poster. You know your ass be missing, I just miss you like I'm supposed to. Our memories still haunt me, my homies told me to ghost you. But every time I see you, it make me just wanna hold you closer.
Link me in the future, or whatever. I'm sure I'll be right here, waiting on forever. Link me in the future.
If this was the early 2000s, Chris Martin from Coldplay would have been on this for sure.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
If I'm Chance the Rapper and I got BJ the Chicago Kid sitting in the studio, I'm like, hey, can you knock one more out for me? Can you do one more for me? I got this song called Link Me in the Future. You think you can do a little something on that? Since you in here already. Just like do a little. Or, you know the suggestion I'm always go to. Link me in the future. Charlie Wilson probably would have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if all else fails, throw some Charlie Wilson seasoning into the pot. It's gonna always work. Maybe not on this one, but still, yeah, I'm a little bit on the edge with that one. Yeah, but this verse is so phenomenal, bro. I love the line he said in here. He said, "You know this town is like the dog pound. This shit is corrupt. They can't get off the high horse because they lost the stirrups." Yeah, oh boy, this goes from like it's weird. I'm with you now. This shit goes from like indie film in the chorus, like indie film. Troubled teenager running with the very troubled pack. So all of a sudden, like some like really underground hip hop shit. And I love what he did in these verses and the production. Everything is dope. That chorus got me it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna just keep eating the sides around the food. That's cool. That's cool.
Or whatever. I'm sure I'll be right here, just waiting on forever.
I do like when he sings. What you mean? I like when he sings. I do like when Chance sings. It's just, it's going to take some getting used to when he's in his like We Are the World bag. When he's in his pop bag, it takes a little bit like when he's in his more like larger ballad mode, it does take a little bit. And the effect that's being layered on top of it is just kind of like, but once again, he just presented this meal, put it on the table. I'm eating the things that I enjoy. What I do enjoy are these verses. They're fire. Or the first verse I heard, and the bridge is dope.
Got tired of looking back, got tired of looking back, got sore from looking back, got tired of looking back, got tired and took a nap, got tired of looking back, got pride, I took it back, got tired of looking back. We keep our pictures, the obituaries, programs from funerals like Miss Brown had them stacked up on her old grand. Piano in that living room where once upon a slow dance, her husband kissed her tears, his portrait sings a silent slow jam. No honorary when you have to bury old friends.
Come on.
My heart was heavy, had to carry him with both hands. Wow. Young and scary, we was wary of the romance. The world's on fire, girl, you marrying a snowman. I heard grief is love in a thunderstorm, and death is really nothing different from the norm. And everybody at the end get what's coming for him. Either God got some loving or an oven for him. So if we isn't on the same flight, on the same night, I'ma wait, sit around and hang tight until the day we become the same height. Lead me in the future, or whatever.
What the hell now?
I'll be right here, waiting on forever.
Are you okay?
Link me in the future, or whatever. whatever. I'm sure I'll be right here, waiting on forever.
Hey, you good, Niles? Hey, Niles, you good? You good? Hey, you good? Niles says, a low-key 101 chance project with zero optimism, just dark. You okay, man? The scariest part is I don't even know what Niles' voice actually sounds like. But the parentheses makes it feel like it's a whisper. A low-key one chance project with zero optimism. Just dark. Well, maybe it wouldn't be a Chance the Rapper project. Maybe that's Niles the Rapper project. Huh? Chance is literally in the man's name. He's going to give it a chance. It's literally in his name. I don't like to listen to optimistic music. I feel like I'm being manipulated. Shit, and you stay away from my music because I for sure got too much optimism in it at times. See, Stella Jordan, you don't want him. You don't want him. You don't want him. You don't want him. You don't even want him. I looked at the menu, the pancake bites. You don't even want them. You don't even want them. You don't even want them. You just be wanting them because you heard it. You don't even want it. You don't want that. You don't want it. I promise you. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying you don't want them. I seen somebody else's plate and I was like, that shit look like acid indigestion. Yeah. I think this one sounds a lot. Remember what I always say now is about artists who go through some crazy shit and they start taking that hope out their voice. I've been through it. Every artist goes through it. When you go through some shit and this shit deepen your voice up, no longer is it. Now it's like da 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 da. Then it becomes da 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 da. Fuck this shit. Every artist got to go through it. They go through it. Some of that life is taken out of them, and they start to have more sober, creative ideas. And I feel like this is where we're meeting them at right now. Mouse says, he said, one dark album. We never getting a dark album from Chance the Rapper. I think I'm good on that. He gave us moments. That song is, the verses, phenomenal. The chorus, gonna take a little time for me. The production, A1 work. A1 work. All the production on this has been dope. This one is called Gun in Your Purse. Okay. Featuring Young Thug. And Tia Kareen. Dex Level on a production. Tommy Parker on production. And Ambeza. All right. I have a feeling we about to take another turn. We ain't heard nothing since that song with Baby Chief Do It. We about to take another turn, ain't we? Here we go.
Make some Dex, no cat.
Put this gun in your purse. 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 Sometimes it'll get bad. Sometimes it'll get worse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad. Sometimes it'll get worse.
Okay.
Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Put this gun in your purse. I don't want nobody but you. Trust fall, girl, I catch up. Body about you. If I did that time, it's probably about you. Hold this down, I worry about you. Can't teach you how to shoot. Teach you how to aim, can't teach you how to shoot. Teach you about the game, can't teach you how to hoop. Swing through the lane while you hang out the roof. It's a bumpy ride, you be alright. You can hang that straight, still ain't got the boot. 102 doors, still ain't got the coupe. 1-2 words, still ain't got the coupe. My favorite passenger, princess, sitting real pretty, riding my shoddy. Left-handed rest on my hair, rest checking my rear view, hiding my bodies. She always fearing the worst. Sometimes she crying, it hurts. So keep on praying it works. But put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse.
Or we can just go places where we ain't gotta bring a gun.
Somebody gonna
We go to your house. You need to go to your yard house. Maybe we can just go places we don't need a gun. I know it ain't that easy for some folks. I get it. But like, maybe we shouldn't be going. All right. He brought out another plate. This plate just so happened to be not the one for me. I'm gonna pass this along down the table. Niles, you want this one? I'm allergic to felonies, says Afro Butterfly. They in Chi-Town. Yeah, they are in Chi-Town. I'm not trying to make light of nothing, but oh shit. Well, continue. We ain't even got to the Young Thug verse, which is crazy.
Purse, put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad. Sometimes it'll get worse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Them niggas gon' die first, nigga. Put this gun.
Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Sometimes we gotta die. You only get one chance to die, Chance. How many chances you got? Chance the Rapper? He said in this chorus, put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad. Sometimes it'll get worse. Sometimes we gotta die. Sometimes niggas gotta go. He said, them niggas gonna go first. Gonna die first. You don't get a chance. It's only one. That's a one token game. This sounds like a story. It might be. It might be. Now we're here at the Young Thug verse. Let's see.
Your purse. Put this gun in your snake. Sometimes it'll get worse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Them niggas gon' die first, nigga. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your snake. Put this gun in your bird. Murder like UGK. Murder. Put this gun in your purse. She went to Western. She said it worked. Cough for real up. Cough for real. I need something to hold my K. I need a trunk. I need some big shit. I need brown old Louis. I feel like a bum. Feel like a daddy. I'm about to join a shootout. Nigga, I told my mama. I say, gun in your purse. I say, I lost a couple friends, but the ops died first. I said facts. She was like, pow. She said it worked. Yeah, it worked. Just like a freak elite. AK squirt. Put this gun in your purse.
That's all we get? Nah. Is the high pitched Young Thug gone? I know. I'm with you. I know he got to be careful about the things he says. We didn't even get to. I feel like when he get in that high pitch, he can say whatever he want because even genius in the lyrics, people who annotate, they were like, this shit, I don't know what he's saying. I know they watching Thug, but they're not watching to see when he go high pitch. To me, that's my favorite one. Like when he get in that place, this one, he just kind of talked his way through that one. Okay. Wait a minute. I just thought about this. What you mean they watching Thug? If they watching him, then why the hell are you on a song called Gun in Your Purse? You might want to stay away from songs like that. I'm no lawyer. I'm no legal counsel. But you might want to stay away from an entire song called Gun in Your Purse where the chorus goes, put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Fresh out of a Rico, you might want to... All right. Continue. This is another one where I'm like, it ain't for me, bro. It ain't for me, and that's all right. Everything ain't gonna be for everybody.
Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad. Sometimes it'll get worse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first.
No, I'ma do that first. Fuck around, might get murked. Fuck around, might smoke perp. I'm still little my worth. 50 a K for my verse. Couple of K's for her shirt.
50 a K for her verse. For Tia Kareem. I've never heard of Tia Kareem, but 50 a K for her verse. Get your money.
That's where if she got perk. Say that I'm fun when I'm hurt. Say that I'm fun when I squirt. Say I be fun at her. He made that pussy go perk. He made that pussy go yeah. He wanna be what I need. Baby, I'm keeping it straight. Wanna do something for me. Put the beat clock right under your seat. Bitch, keep out of my way. He cannot go for a day. He need this pussy that day, today. He never done it for who? You. He finna do what I think.
Nah, I never heard of it.
Cause they hate. Ooh, I can't stand when they hate.
Put this gun in your purse. 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 Sometimes it'll get bad, sometimes it'll get worse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad, sometimes it'll get worse. Sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first.
All right. I like the production on that. I think the chorus was really catchy. Yeah, I did. I got no connection to the I got no connection to the content, but you know what? Hey man, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Like my thing is, I'm not like some hella judgmental. You can't rap. My thing is just make the shit sound good, and I'll be so good in your lane that I feel guilty singing. I got murder on my mind. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Be so good that I feel guilty singing it. I can't help myself from singing it. That's AKA hypnotization, Curtis. Okay, maybe I don't want that. Huh. Okay. That was a switch up. Next one is called Tree. Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne, and Smino. Okay, I think this one was the one that had a this one dropped in July. I didn't listen to it. I think we all collectively was very angry at Lil Wayne at the time, and it was just bad timing. Shout out to CW. He said Chance lives by his name. He really do be taking chances. He really do. He really do. All right, so now here we are at, what song is this in the project? This is song number 11 of a 17-song album. Okay, let's hear. That was me. I did that.
My mama used to always keep a little bit of dro.
Yeah.
The incense in the window while she folding our clothes. And no life or habits issues, there will never be a problem with the weed. She told me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame.
Yeah.
There's gonna be frustration in this white man's game, and they're gonna have us tied up once it's legalized, because it is a trend. My mama had to work. My mama had to birth.
I did hear this. Since this was a single, I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip. I think I'm gonna skip. I think I might have. I'll just let it play. Why not?
My mama drove to church in iron shirts and kept a smirk. And I think my mama must have worked that saltine at the factor. Why? She came home crying and said, I'm tired of these
Love and respect to NDRE. Everybody in here paying their respects to NDRE. She getting that check, man. She like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry. She gonna be all right. She's amazing live, by the way.
I roll up for pretty girls that's on their grind getting paid. I roll up for women who like want no crystal staircase. And I roll up for any of my niggas that's stuck in that jam. Torn from their family, hustling grams. We love you, we smoking on Big Uncle Sam. This misery weed is a government scam. My cousin, my weed man, the plug is my mans. My whole life look like I've been rubbing a lamp. The blunt like I rolled up a rug in my hand. Stop, look, duck in my hand. If it ain't a buck in my hand, this full of bullets, I'm flipping a bird, it's a plane, so don't give a fuck in my hand. If we roll up, we flame up. Yes, we flame up. If we pull up, ain't no change up. Don't play with our money, it's dangerous. Ain't no more sharecropping, this for my mama, I promise I'm fucking a game up. This for my ladies that's making it happen, you ready? I'm ready to flame up. My mama used to always keep a little bit of dro. The incense in the window while she folding our clothes. And no life or habits issues, there will never be a problem with the weed. She told me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame. There's gonna be frustration in this white man's game, and they're gonna have us tied up once it's legalized, because it is a trend.
When he's in this bag, dog, he is unstoppable. He is unstoppable when he's in his bag.
Like my girls, like we homegrown.
work. Don't expect me to pass the perp, cause past the perp ain't at this church. Oh, God forgive me, holy smokes, like religion. I be smoking like an engine, can't play poker like syringes. Blow a pound like I'm Jenny Craig. I'm cold as Winnipeg. When me and Chance smoking them plants, we turn to Bill and Ted. All my weed be strictly meds, my blunt be thick as legs. Yellow Percocets, white Percocets look like grits and eggs.
This is Wayne. This is Wayne in a very special pocket. I wish he was more so in his pocket for his album, but yeah, here we are.
Smoke a blunt for Chirac, catch a contact, I don't know where my eyes at. They on her thigh tat, I'm sorry I got sidetracked, but I'ma hit you with a sidebar. You could pull up in the fly car, I'ma pull off in the flying car. That's capping, bitch, they recap. I crack they freaking kneecaps, and Chance gave me a 3 cap to cover up all these naps. A dreadlock rasta, bandana red like pasta. I steal a nigga bitch like a monster.
I steal a nigga bitch like a Mazda. Oh, they're easy to steal. Okay, thank you, annotations. All right, there we go.
My mama used to always keep a little bit of drones. The incense in the window while she folding her clothes. And no life or habits issues, there will never be a problem with the weed. She told me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame. There's gonna be frustration in this white man's game, and they're gonna have us tied up once it's legalized, because it is a trend.
Like my girls, like we own.
Smino's such a special talent, bro. Smino's a special talent. I really enjoy Smino's music. Yeah, y'all over there. The Kia boys is like, the hell we ain't talking about? This nigga said a Mazda. We on them Kias. What are you talking about, Wayne? I ain't gonna hold you. He had a few references in here that my generation definitely gets, but I wonder for those he's trying to reach. They be like, who the fuck is Bill? He said, blow a pound like Jenny Craig. Jenny Craig? Jenny Craig? It's the last time you seen a Jenny Craig commercial. Blow a pound like I'm Jenny Craig. I'm cold as Winnipeg. When me and Chance smoking them plants, we turn to Bill and Ted. Yeah, the kids, they might be light with loss on that one. He said, all my weed be strictly meds. My blunt be thick as legs. That's a big ass blunt. Thick as legs. Yellow Percocets, white Percocets. Look like grits and eggs. Okay, we're done here. We are done here. Oh boy. The things that the younger fan of me would have been crazy over when it comes to Wayne. At 40, it just hits a little different. It's like, oh, right there. All right, uncle. All right, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother. You got it, brother. My blood's thick as eggs. Thick as legs. All right. I blow a pound like Jenny Craig. That shit would have hit 1995. That shit would have went crazy. He 42, brother Curtis. It don't feel like it. Yeah, shout out to Deontay Cow. That is the name of his podcast. I mean, I don't think he was shouting that out. They would be amazing, but I don't know if you want that shout out talking about Percocets. That would go against what that show stands for. But you know, Wayne don't watch nothing, so he for sure don't know about no podcast. What is it? What is a podcast? What is a podcast? How is it a podcast? Oh, that other fucking podcast. What the fuck is a podcast? You got one. I got a podcast. Next one by Chance the Rapper is Burn Your Block. And this one is produced by August Vinberg. Dex Level, and Becky and the Birds. Dex Level, salute to you. You've been going crazy on this project. Anytime you see a producer's name that gets continued through the entire process, you know they had a big hand in arranging and organizing all this stuff together. So always want to make sure we give a salute to the producers. All right, let's play this one. Burn Your Block.
Up until the point that we had a riot, everybody said, those niggas are all right, they're doing fine. Because these suckers are burning down my store. And I got to give these niggas something because I thought they was happy.
Burn your block, 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 burn. Burn your block, 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 burn your block.
Jims, did you just say this is like a musical? You know those are fighting words around here, right? You know how much I hate musicals. You know this is fighting words around here, Jims. My UK friend.
Burn. Red summer heads on a pike down. Hands on your head on a curb, bite down. Fire in your eyes and it burn bright brown. Sun downtown, you turn around, right round. Fight for your life, take it round by round. Trying to throw it right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Left cheek, right cheek, going right down. I smell fire at the precinct. Small bit of heat for the streets, it was freezing. Sweet song for the yard out in Sing Sing. Then shut us out if you thought we was dreaming. Higher, high as we go. That's how the flames can be. And high as we go. That's how the flames can be. Burn your block, burn your block, burn your block, burn your block.
Powerful message, powerful message, powerful message. The packaging is still getting, it's going to take some getting used to.
Burn your block, burn your block, burn. Burn your block, burn your block, burn your block, burn your block.
Definitely could see this in a Ryan Coogler movie for sure.
Burn your block, burn your block, burn. Don't just walk, baby, sashay. Cause when you sashay, girl, your ass shake. You went Angela Bassett on the last place. You left the crib left eye, it's an ashtray. This a half day. We don't spin blocks, meet them halfway. Get a drum, roll the window down halfway. Boom, burn the skin, air it out, clear the pathway. I smell fire at the precinct. Small bit of heat for the streets, it was freezing. Sweet song for the yard out in Sing Sing. Then shut us out if you thought we was dreaming. Higher, high as we go. That's how the flames can be. And high as we go. That's how the flames can be. Burn your block, burn your block, burn your block.
I just imagine a sundown town, or that I don't know if y'all heard about the white only city, the one where they're like they got rid of everybody and they don't want let no kind of color into where they at. That specific place, I imagine this being like a scene of that, like, you know, folks going to war. That's what this feels like. Feel like a civil war.
Burn your block, burn your block, burn your block, burn. Burn your block, 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 burn.
Yeah, in a musical, Jims, let it go. No musicals. All right, I'm not gonna hold you. This middle part is the middle part of the album right now. I'm starting to, my interest is starting to weigh because it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel as cohesive as the first run of this project sounded. Like, I felt like there was a very specific movie being made, and it feels like the equivalent of when a movie starts off telling a really, really interesting story, and then it starts running out of story, and so it tries to entertain you with special effects and like these awesome choreographed scenes, and it's like, okay, I did not know I was signing up for that, but it doesn't feel like the story is consistent. It feels now it's starting to feel like a compilation of songs, which, you know, an album is an album. Everybody has a different approach to it, but it doesn't feel like, because the beginning felt like, okay, boom, This is cutting through anything else happening right now. And it's starting to slowly become versions of things that are out right now. Some of these songs feel like they're more reserved as singles than they are on this project. I think this could have been, because we're 13 songs into this, I think this could have been a strong 7 LP project. But that's just my first time listening. I know some of y'all gonna be mad in the comments. The chat understand what we're getting at because we've been here, but the comments going, oh, I don't get it. That's just my first time listen. Perhaps it'll grow on me. But let's see where this goes next. I'm definitely still interested in what's going on, but I'm a little bit confused where we're going. All right, Chance the Rapper, Letters. It's got a few different producers on it. Peter Cottontail, Dex Level again, Nico Segal, Daryl Lil Man Howe, Dwayne Verner Jr. Okay. Let's get to it.
Dear Emerald Avenue, Church of God, I hope this message reached you well. I wrote this with a broken heart. See, recently my auntie Carolyn passed away, and half the way to the funeral I realized that it's some shit that niggas just gonna have to say. You think you outlasted? That wasn't just my auntie in that casket. You just buried KOK in Sunday school and classes. The only saint you see on every Sunday season passes. Somebody need they ass kicked. Who told you your gossip could be louder than your shout? Who told you to walk inside this house like it's your house? Who lied to you, told you I wouldn't have nothing to say? You think I won't, man, I don't even trip. I'm on the way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Get that soon. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Dear Mega Church, I hope this letter finds you, for I do. Fund a new building to hide you, I'll still be behind you. Elaborate theatrics to blind you, nickel and dime you. But I knew, I've watched you worship idols, brand a Bible, sell it for double, brandish rifles, curse and libel, withhold shelter from niggas' first survival. First ladies walking around with furs and titles, watch you spit in a man's face and call it God. But when it's really on, your dogma is silent Bob. You just take them government checks and smile and nod. I rebuke you in the name of the child of God. I boil a pot of living water till it's scalding hot and pour it on the altar of the false fallen gods. That means the church and the state. I'm here to separate. Y'all think I'm finna play with any? Matter of fact, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Get that song.
This feels like more in line with the songs that started the project off. This feels like it's right there in the collection. I would be surprised if it was made around the same time as the intro, Ride, No More Old Men, The Negro Problem. This feels like it's right there in the same pocket. I enjoy this. I kind of wish the drop into this chorus was a little bit heavier because of how much tension got built up. It felt like it dropped a little soft, but we're not at the end yet, and I wonder if it's still telling a story. We still got time to go. Let's go. What he's saying on this? Oh, my.
Dear Black Church, this is the real world. Don't you forget about them 4 little girls killed in the church while they played in the nursery. 4 Sundays ago was their anniversary. Jesus was a teacher, King was a preacher, Malcolm was a PK, and so was Aretha. I say a little prayer with my hand on my heater. You reaching and I'm slaying off your ear like I'm Peter. Don't lay down now. When you know that we at war, don't lay down now. When there's fire at your door, don't lay down now. When you know that they should feel a noose, knowing it ain't shit to lynch a Dylan Roof. Instead you let the killer loose and kick out folks that you can't handle. Find more money, try to hide more scandals. That light glow from the mob is not more candles. These is torches to burn it. Matter of fact, you gon' see we on our way. We on our way.
Let these words be said in love.
We on our way.
Let the truth will set you free. Let the log from out my eye.
This is heavy.
Set fire to the tree. When the empire falls and the kingdom stands tall, let them bow and bend their knee. Send word to them
all. Dear body, bruised and broke body. Abused, confused, and soaked body. The light of his eye, the love in his hands, the one that got his love in advance, the love of his life, the covenant stands, the body, the nobodies, the ones that went back in search of more bodies, the ones that placed coins and mourned and washed feet, ones that watched the little bodies that lost all heat, the body. his child, his pride, his joy. If I have no words, my sword, my voice. I write to you with tattooed tears and heavy shoulders. An angel with a hand on his hip, the gun holster. What is violence if not silence? So sling that rock and slay that giant slow. Load that Glock, nigga, kill that tyrant. So sing that song, we sing that harmony. A hum of a hymn, touch the hem of his garment. A young drummer boy did a stint in the army. Rum, pa, pa, pum, till the walls come crumbling. Strung up on wood, but the sun comes in morning.
Wow.
Dear body, protect the body. Who's all coming? Just everybody. Line those dots, connect everybody. Love, chance, P.S. Bless everybody.
Man, this might be some of the best writing I've heard from Chance. Collectively, this is some of the best writing I've heard from Chance. His pen has come a long way. It's come a long way. It's evolved. Like this type of storytelling is reserved for the best in our genre. Not every writer can take it here. Not every writer can embody the emotion. Not every writer can take you down multiple perspectives like this. Not every artist are we trusting of their narrative, or they're holding our hand through their particular world and their concept and leading us through all these different rooms and environments. And I feel like that's what he did. He's talking to the black church. He's talking to the hypocrisy in church at times. He's talking to those who forgot look in here. He says, dear body, bruised and broken body, abused, confused and soaked body, the light of his eye, the love in his hands, the one that got his hand love in advance, the love of his life, the covenant stand, the body, the nobodies, the ones that went back in search of more bodies, the ones that placed coins and mourned and washed feet, the ones that watched little bodies that lost all heat, the body, his child, his pride, his joy. If I have no words, my sword is my voice. I write this to you with tattooed tears and heavy shoulders, an angel with an hand on his hip, the gun holstered. What is violence if not silence? So sling that rock and slay that giant. Slow load that Glock, niggas kill that tyrant. So sing that song, we sing that harmony, a hum of a hymn, touch the hem of his garment. Jeez. A young drummer boy did a stint in the army, a rump up a pum till the walls come crumbling, strung up on wood, but the sun comes in morning. Yeesh. That's that right there. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that is one thing I think that's consistent through all or the majority of these songs is that he's not taking any verses off on this one. He's not leaning into being supremely animated, but it's not lacking any kind of animation. I think it's just he's learning how to control that strength of his, which is his voice, in different ways. All right, we get into the next one. We got BJ the Chicago Kid again. Awesome. And then Lion Babe. The second verse was insane. So yeah, it's a lot of verse. Like the songs that he goes and he starts to get really, he starts to write with a certain level of density. Like that's the ones you got to really sit with, and see the double entendre and see the double meaning, see the imagery being said, see the way that they're connecting to each one of the verses. These are my favorite. Lion Babe, BJ the Chicago Kid, producers on this one, Peter Cottontail, Nate Fox, Dex Level, and Obed. Shout out to Dex Level. All right, here it goes. Yeah, the only thing is production-wise, amazing. Beautiful emotion throughout it. I just love when a song builds up that tension and it pays off with heavy-ass drums, but that's just, don't mind me. I'm trying to tell the cook how to cook. I'm sorry. So, next one up is Speed of Light. Let's hear it.
Drive, go somewhere, go somewhere.
Run the light. Run the light. Run.
This beautiful light.
Oh, this is beautiful.
That shines when it's dark.
Yeah.
Special for you. Know the light is in you. You're the light. That shines when it's dark. Special for you. Know the light is in you. You're the light. Don't nobody there appreciate ya. They just wanna hate ya. They just wanna hold you down and slow you down, sedate ya. It's just in their nature. They wanna erase ya. They don't wanna race them boys could barely even chase ya. You don't let it phase ya. You keep moving faster. You don't serve no master. That's just how your mama made ya. Ain't nobody pass ya. Faster than a laser. Fuck that traffic. We keep moving at the speed of light. It shines when it's dark. Special for you. Know the light is in you. Running on a high, running right by, I'm waving by. Heads up on your right, yeah, I'm on your west. Better clear that path. Made it out the dark and I ain't never going back. Tell them in the back that we gon' be there shortly. Point them to the stars, go and teach their story. One day we will start to believe the shorty. They'll say, mama, it was moving at the speed of light. The light, the light.
Said calls it workout think piece music. It is right in alignment for those who get on the treadmill and your brain starts to like try to solve complex equations of life. Yeah, this is for you for sure.
Run it up, turn it up, tear it down, burn it up, 300,000 kilos. We out. Barber shops gotta run my fade. Incel box gotta run my fade. Broke ass cops gotta run my place. And old boy gotta run my checks. Know he run when he see my face. Can't look back, gotta run my race. Can't slow down, gotta keep my pace. At the speed of light.
There is a light that shines. There is a light that shines.
Run.
There is a light that shines. There is a light that shines. There is a light. There is a light. There is a light.
Afro Butterfly. Afro Butterfly said, I know Lil Uzi Vert off somewhere hitting them hips fast as hell. I need you to relax. I just need you to relax for a second there.
Motherfuckers be like, oh, you wanna cry in the Toyota? You wanna cry in the Rolls Royce? I don't wanna cry at all.
Accurate.
How about that one?
Accurate.
I don't wanna shed a tear no matter what car I'm driving. If I'm on a bus, a train, a trolley, a bike, I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry in no Rolls Royce as much as I don't wanna cry in a Toyota. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. I wanna be happy. I wanna be happy in a Toyota. I wanna be happy in a Rolls Royce. I wanna be happy on a bike. I wanna be happy walking. I don't wanna take no sad walks. Clear my head walks. I'm tired of it. I wanna be happy. I choose happiness. I choose that. How about that? How about I don't wanna cry no matter what vehicle or modes of transportation I'm on.
Anybody know who this
I don't wanna
is?
shed a tear. I don't wanna cry. This is happy tears. If it ain't happy tears, I don't care what it is.
I heard that. I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce than smell in a Toyota head ass. I've heard that. That's that. What you call it? That's that manosphere motivation. That's that manosphere logic. That's what that is right there. For the next 6 months of your life, you can make decisions that change your life for the rest of your life. Ignore everybody. Step 1, ignore everybody. And in no time, you'll be crying in a Rolls Royce. Much better to cry in a Rolls Royce than sitting happy in a Toyota. It is. I enjoy this one. I enjoy this one. This feels like it pulls back into theme. Like now we're getting we're getting a little bit more cohesiveness from the songs, at least that I favor the most on this project. Like the ones that had Richard Pryor at the end. Like I really wish there was a way to like, I wish he would have been able to piece together like Richard Pryor quotes for the entire way through to tell a story. Or just something could have been pieced together to be more cohesive, because there were some songs that I don't think they're bad songs. I just, it's a challenge for me to understand how they play into the storyline of the entire project. Like it feels like a lot of songs inspired by a theme of Starline, but in terms of a project, there's some cohesiveness that I definitely see kind of disconnected towards the middle, but it's getting back there. That was another fire one. I really enjoyed that one. All right, next one is called Pretty. This one is produced by 7000K. Let's hear it.
And this year's Too Damn Fine award goes to, damn, this is my award. You did that. You did that. You did that. You did that.
It sound like you rubbing your back after you did that. Somebody said Christian Zumba is what we got on the last song. You got to relax. This feel like you rubbing your back now after. Like, you know what? That was a good cry. You did that. You did that. Hey, man. Grown men cry sometimes. It's all right, man.
You did that. You did that. You did that.
Shout out to the DeBarge sample.
You did that. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, who that in that hat? Floating across the stage. Oh, that's just a boat. Floating across the page. Best of all time. Yes, tomorrow. Yesterday. Yesterday. Yes, in March. Yes, in April. Yes, in May. Look into the mirror like, yes. Napoleon Dolomite. The pen got a complex, temperate shoulder height. My necklace always dancing, my wrist is a socialite. I'm pretty than a Seminole on St. Joseph night. That ultralight, floodlight, beam light. My mirror is a ring light, it glows like a screen light. It's almost dreamlike, closer than seems. If it ever sent me off, it still showed me one thing. Love. 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 I'm pretty, the mirror's got a crush, and I get a rush when I see my face. I keep the faith that everything's in place, but when I see me, I like see the light. Back from off the mount, they see me, they see the light. Sitting on my shoulders between the world. Vanilla brown eyes and a smile of pearls. I cast my cares like I'm skipping stones. Face shown like I'm dipped in chrome. I walk around Chicago, but I go wherever my God go, and vice versa. My mom told me I'm a nice person. I got left, but maybe I ain't find the right person. I got clean, maybe I ain't get the right version. I need a shrink, come and bring me my meds. Cause there's some things wrong with some things in my head. Sometimes I think she was the love of my life. So when I'm alone, sometimes I think that I'm dead. Flowers lost color, fruit lost flavor, my star-crossed lover. I remember what the mirror told myself, that I owe myself to show myself love. Love.
This is good. This is good. This is good. Tupac, I appreciate you.
Love, 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 love. I'm pretty, the mirror's got a crush, and I get a rush when I see my face. I keep the faith that everything's in place, but when I see me, I see the light. Back from off the mount, they see me, they see the light.
Yeah, this to me, this I I knew Niles was over there hating. I knew Niles was over there angry. All this positive energy. I knew Niles was over there like ill. I don't mind it, man. I don't mind it. This is why I think, because of his very unique voice, and because of how committed he is to exploring that voice, I think it works better album wise when we get less songs. Some of these songs feel like, especially the older ones, feel like they could have existed where they're at. But I understand the necessity of bringing it all together and giving it a home when it comes to like the music business aspect of this. But these last few songs have felt really, really in touch with the project and the sound that I think really made it sound special. What I'm curious about, and I feel like we're getting ready to get that here in a second, there's certain rap features that I'm surprised are not on here. Like, he's always done like the Lil Waynes, the 2 Chainz, the Young Thugs, like those type of artists have found their way to the project, and I respect that versatility. But there's a part of me that's like, man, the Rhapsodies of the world would have been dope on things like this. I mean, he had Joey Badass, which is another dope one in this space. Childish Gambino's another artist would have been dope in this space. Obviously, we can always one other Kendrick verse, but there's certain artists that I feel like Mick Jenkins would have definitely elevated. No Name's another one, absolutely. Saba, yeah. Saba, No Name, yeah, they definitely would have elevated. They definitely would have elevated some of these concepts and brought a different aspect to them. But this felt like a song that needed to be a solo song for him. He talked about a lot of things in this one, so I respect it. But yeah, I think Absol was on Acid Rap. So like, it's something I think that really made sense. But this artist is offering, and I want to respect that. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is Just a Drop. The next song. This one got Jay Electronica one time.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Ask and you shall receive, Curtis. This is called Just a Drop, produced by Styx, Void, Stryker, and Catherine Clark. Anyone but Baby GPT? Are you calling him Baby GPT? You need to relax. Mr. Beast right now is like, mind if I use that? Head ass.
Just enough water to bathe in, just enough water to cook with. They got enough water to play in, they got enough water to swim in, they got enough water to drown in, they got enough water for fountains, they got enough water for salmon. Well, we need enough water for a courtesy cup. We need just enough water for emergency stuff. They don't care if our water get dirty as fuck. We need enough water, we could boil this crack, or oil these chapped lips, or coil these naps. They need enough water to destroy.
I just thought about that right now. Mick Jenkins got a whole project called Water. Why the hell is Mick Jenkins not on this project? Why the hell is Mick Jenkins not on this song with Jay Electronica? That's the move. That is the move. All right, I'm done. I had to yell for a second.
The facts or offer you water behind your lawyer's back. Don't need a tub.
Mick Jenkins like, I'm right here.
Don't need a cup, just a drop of the blood. I seen the storm come, I seen the warnings. I know he's coming, I can't wait till he does. We need enough land to land on. just enough land to stand on. We live on the blocks with the houses abandoned. We do hospice at our aunts and our grandmas. We be on house arrest smoking weed with the band on. We need enough land for the porches and stoops, so we can lean out the fortress and forge us a coup. Tell them gather all the pitchforks, torches, and troops. I'm just preaching to the choir what a chorus could do. I'm just speaking to the fire what a forest could do. Cause when Goldie in your house pouring all your food out, what that porridge would do. This shit could turn smoky. These dwarves is not dopey. They got enough land to test weather control. Build Babylon ladders as if heaven was closed. We seen every form of weapon that they ever could throw. We just need for you to land and we ready to go. I don't need a flood. Don't need a tub. Don't need a cup. Just a drop of the blood. I seen the storm come. I seen the warners. I know he's coming. I can't wait till he does.
After the slanderous propaganda and a hostile public crucifixion, just after they cast lots for his robes, put thorns to scalp, stripped him out of his clothes and whipped him. Right after the show trial in the kangaroo court, as he struggled up Calvary with that janky ass cross, my Lord cried out for water. Yes, he did. Instead, they gave my Lord vinegar. The price you have to pay to go to Savior for minister. She really hit the fan in the temple when he tweaked on the money changers and money lenders. And him and the Sadducees argued who Abraham's descendants was. They called him a bastard, they called him a rebel. And John 8:44, he called their father the devil. That's why they banned him off Facebook. Probably the government will probably brand him as a hate group problem.
Don't need a flood. Don't need a tub.
Very necessary.
Don't need a cup. Just a drop of the blood.
Very necessary. Feature
I
verse.
seen the warners. I know he's coming. I can't wait till he does.
Well, you better enjoy what we can, because Jay Electronica does not give these verses out often. We may not hear from him for another year, 2 years, but grateful to hear from him. And what a great concept, centering around the necessities of water and how it plays into the imagery of so many different things in our lives now. That's a really powerful message. I keep saying Mr. Beast because he's doing all of this campaigning right now for clean waters in a specific area. And yeah, Lecrae propaganda, Andy Mineo. Somebody said that's what the deluxe is for. Another stupid take from Curtis. I don't like deluxe albums. Deluxe albums piss me off unless I'm a super fan of the artist. Deluxe albums now feel like, what y'all say? Oh, I should have did this. Oh, you know what's crazy? I was finna do that on the deluxe album anyways. That's what they've turned into. There used to be a time like I love the deluxe version of Good Kid, Mad City. I love the deluxe version of any album from an artist where it's like there's songs that fit into the project and they actually serve a purpose. Like there's a new purchase that I'm making. Now deluxes have turned into, oh, y'all didn't, I knew y'all wasn't gonna like that. That's why I saved this verse for the deluxe. Stop giving me a redo. I don't want a redo. A redulux. What did she call it? A redo. A redulux. A redulux. It's a re-release with extra tracks. Yeah, it's been that, but now it's turned into like this, letting the people customize the music in a way that doesn't feel like that's what you intended. If this is how you intended to serve it, serve it up. But yeah, I'll be like, yeah. It takes a very special artist and project for me to do the deluxes. All right, so now we're here to the very last song, and we got Jasmine Sullivan here. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. Okay, Speed of Love is how we're ending this project out. We'll listen to this, give some final thoughts, and look who we have here again. We just talked about him. I believe he was on the JID project as a producer or as the sample creator. But Mario Luciano is on this one, Peter Cottontail and Dex Level. One more time for Dex Level.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
well-produced project all the way through. So much variety coming from some consistent names within these credits. All right, so this is the last song on the album. It feels very introspective, says the annotation, and a deep track, and it features singer Jasmine Sullivan. All right, here we go.
So when will real love come and find me? Shoot my heart and hit like
You need some love in your life now. Don't be mad at all this positive energy.
Where the love at?
Where the love at, now?
Now where the love at? Where the love at? Frozen pizza, Kool-Aid, not soda. I still get tweets saying I miss when you was not sober. Mac died September. I cried in October. These things come too fast. I miss when it was a lot slower. Hey, we grew up on tour. Some of these experiences seem premature, but these dreams came from pure hip-hop pillars used to off-top dealers. But when shit got faker, that's when shit got realer. Oh my God, radio to the meet and greet, then the show. Gave out hugs like we had tentacles. Make a track, then try to keep track of where you finna go. Cross country, but it's a sprinter though. Badu says, friends, fans, and artists must meet. Which one are you? Which one are me? Gone break a leg, leave it all on the stage. If your life fall apart, leave it all on the page.
Yeah.
I'm recouped, looking for a love in return. What happened when...
That's a bar. Badu says, friends, fams, and artists must meet. Which one are you? Which one are me? Go on, break a leg, leave it all on the stage. If your life fall apart, leave it all on a page. Sheesh.
A star doesn't burn, a dream deferred. Here, you take the acid since you concerned. They talk about it like it's some sort of super serum. Look, love was the fuel and the pen was the tool. It's been that way since the lunch tables at school. We made beats with our hands, made peace with our plans. The paper gon' come when this sheet hit the fans. So wish me well as I float through space-time. Chasing love I should've found on FaceTime. I'm on the outside, on the I can't wait side. The love gone fast, it could run but it can't hide.
So when will real love
Where the love at? Where the love at?
my heart and hit like lightning?
Friend Jimmy Fallon knows. Coulda did friendship at the talent shows. I coulda been a roadie if I never started rapping. If I heard your secret, that shit never even happened. The boat of the game when I sailed around. Some people coulda drowned way I held them down. Stayed down like hubcaps since a rug rat. With my arms outstretched like where my hug at. Used to read messages longer than the drug facts. Then the ops ran down on me where my thugs at. Somebody speak up, don't sip the teacup the way I gave a fuck. You should give 2 or 3 fucks. Too many nights out, too many flights out. 250-cent cakes, too many bites out. The kingdom ain't the castle, it's the knights that ride for it. This a blood drive, this a highway robbery. Look me in the eyes like I ain't go broke. Or an athlete when his ankle broke. I double text, then you can't go ghost. I can't cry to no late show host. I can't smile, but I think those jokes. So catch me mid-fall like September. Still in my bag like I slept over. Rakes for the next Cobra. Can't do it by myself, soldier. Is there any love left over? No, I love leftovers.
Sing something, Jasmine. Sing something, Jasmine Sullivan. Let her go free. Let her sing something.
Where is the love?
Badu said, friends, fans, and artists must meet. Which one are you? Which one are me? Not a star yet, just a son at the time. Me and my dad burnt them CDs one at a time. The beauty of a Sharpie in the moonlight. The writing was Baroque, the speed was cartoon-like. The love baked in barbecue grill. He taught me how to fish, how to start a new skill. He said, scale from the tail, grab the shark by the gills. If God need a boat, do your part and you build.
Right.
Fuck the art of the deal, put your art in your will. So your kids never spend time starving or ill. I think about his bars too long, I start to get chills. These the kind of lectures out of Harvard or Yale. They had us in the class for kids who find it hard to sit still. A hard-headed kid's confidence is hardest to kill.
Hey, he is spitting on this one. This is all hard. This is a great ending verse to a project.
They called us slow, but my heart beat fast. My heart beat fast when the love comes slow. The end of the day, man, the day gon' end. But I always end up where the love don't go. But if you look up, that star gon' shine. I'm always in my glow. Run a light, no telling where life will be, but start and life will go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Starline by Chance the Rapper. This end is strong. This end is strong. This end is strong. Let's see what we're looking at. So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right now, 11 of them I definitely want to, for sure, revisit. Some of them are going to take a little time to kind of like really get used, really understand how they play in the grand scheme of things. But what a hell of a project to come back to. Let me go back to this. What a hell of a project to come back to after, I'm sure, a lot of people tried to count Chance out, but I feel like a talent like Chance's, an ear like Chance's, one thing he's going to always do really, really well, I think, is he's going to always find colorful ways to play with words. He's going to always have musicality that's on 10. I do wish we heard more horns, just speaking sonically, more horns. I love when that's part of the aesthetic. The live music is part of the aesthetic, but I think that Dex Next Level and all the producers on here did an awesome job on this. Conceptually, the strongest songs are the ones for me where he gets the most personal with his writing, when he's telling very vivid stories and bringing you right into some of the conversations of the stories. To me, that's Chance at his best. And if anything, it has me excited for what's up next for him. This feels like the type of project that meets an artist when they go through some really, 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 really tough times. And, it kind of sobers their perspective, because there was a time where I understand where Niles is coming from, and that the music sometimes was like over the top optimistic. My favorite one, as of right now, it's got to be between the Negro Problem, and which one else was it? No More Old Man. So 3 and 4 right now for me are the ones that made the biggest impact. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Like, I think that going into a project for Chance the Rapper, I have a certain expectation of it being some really honest writing. I like the fact that it's not over the top animated, and it meets him at a very mature place in life, and the music is representative of that, or it reflects that well. I definitely want to give it some more listens, but as of now, there's definitely songs I find myself wanting to add to the playlist and come back. Those are my particular thoughts on it so far. I do feel like the last thing I'll say, I do feel like it ran a bit longer than it needed to. There were some songs in there that kind of detached how much it was pulling me into the theme of what was being said. Because obviously he is sharing stories and sharing things that he's reading. I think one of the first interviews that I saw him post up was with Deontay Kyle. I haven't watched the interview yet. Shout out to Deontay Kyle. But I imagine he got into some of the stories that inspired for him to name a project that is inspired by Marcus Garvey. I'm sure there's a lot of things that he wanted to share, which makes it really confusing why certain songs like Gun in Your Purse, even Tree to a certain degree, Drapetomania feels a little bit oddly placed. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, you pick what you want. That's what the skip button is for. But so far, it sounds really dope. What are your thoughts, though? What are your thoughts? Do you have a favorite song, least favorite song? How does this rank in terms of the projects that you heard from them? Let me know what you're thinking, DIYers. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.